My name's Nathaniel Martin and I'm an outreach officer at the Science Museum. Our department's in charge of taking shows and workshops from the Science Museum to the wider community. So we go out to schools and festivals and other community events. For instance, we have a show called the Super Cool Show, which is all about playing with liquid nitrogen and changing the temperature of things, and that's something they can't normally get hold of. So it's kind of a fun experience to go in there and give them something that they're not normally going to see and try and get them excited about science. When I was younger, I wanted to be a paleontologist. I was obsessed with dinosaurs, like most children are, but I kind of carried on that until I was about 12 or 13. I was really keen on the idea, but had always acted in school plays and always done very well and really enjoyed it. When I got to about 14 and 15, I took drama for GCSE and I loved it. And along at the same time, I was starting to learn different musical instruments and performing in music as well, and decided that entertainment in general and performance was the area that I really enjoyed and the thing I got the greatest kick out of. After GCSEs, I took music and drama for A-level, as well as philosophy and psychology. And I was, as I said, quite academic at school. I did get offered various university places, and several of my teachers pushed for me to go and do an academic course at university, but I have very supportive parents. My father was in the film industry for a long time, and they both felt that I should go and do something that I really enjoyed rather than something that was maybe going to be a surer way to earn some money. So I applied to drama school, which is incredibly competitive to get in, and I was lucky enough to get a place. Drama school, much like the acting industry, is an incredibly harsh environment at times, and you're constantly doing something that's actually quite frightening, and everyone on your course is quite frightened because you're all doing it together, but there's a sense of competition at the same time. Certainly drama school at times was, I wouldn't say an unpleasant experience, but I certainly felt like I changed while I was there, grew up a lot and had to gain a kind of thicker skin. After graduation I did get some work, bits and bobs in various places. I did a small piece for a Shakespeare-based BBC culture show, but it wasn't enough obviously to live on. I was living at home again and doing part-time work, several part-time jobs, and after about 8 months I really decided I wanted to move out and have my independence again. Yeah, I had a few interesting experiences. When I was working for the libraries, one of the local libraries became condemned, and they needed to move the somewhat 40,000 odd books out of it. It involved going through each book, scanning it, cataloguing it, and putting it in a specific order to be packed away. There were 40,000 books, and I think myself and one other person had 2 months to do it inside a condemned library in February with no heating. That was, yeah, I think it was around that time that I decided that I really needed to kind of change my perspective and maybe look for something that was a bit more formal and had health and safety rules and all the rest of it. I think that's when I started to have enough. My girlfriend was actually the person that saw the advert for explainers at the Science Museum. They're a little like our job. They do shows, but they are in-house. They're in the Launchpad Gallery at the Science Museum, and they do shows for visiting schools as well as help children and families play on our interactive exhibits. My girlfriend saw the ad and applied for the job for me without me even knowing, and I got an interview and went along and got the job, and that was it. I did a year as an explainer and then moved into the outreach department. After I left drama school and I wasn't acting a lot, I did miss that opportunity, and since being in the museum I've been given the opportunity to perform in front of people again and do things that are impressive, and I get a buzz off that and a huge kick out of it.